to another random NES game. This time not from the, actually I think that's the only... Is it? Yeah, that was the only NES game on the suffering list, so... Ironically, we randomized into a game that is really horrible, and... Oh dearie. Oh, this game. The Adventures of Dino Riki. Okay, good night, Spiffy. This is one of the amazingly few walking shmups that I know of. I am mostly familiar with this game because during the Sid Lexia NES Championship of, I don't even remember the year anymore, I want to say 2009, this was the first round, which was basically get to the end of the first level without dying. And, you know, for a championship that's supposed to be, you know, the best of Sid Lexia facing each other, you'd think, well, you get to the end of the first stage of a game, that's not that hard. But then you realize, this game sucks! And yeah, it's really, honestly, very, very difficult. Oh wait, yeah, Rygar. I have Rygar on the suffering list, so yeah, that'll be the only other NES game that we have to deal with. But yeah, getting one speed up is good. Getting anything more than one speed up, you're probably gonna kill yourself. Getting the wings is amazing because this is a walking shmup with a jumping mechanic. I can't do it anymore. I mean, that's probably because I have wings there, but yeah, oh my god, just wait until you see this. This is one of the dumbest things. And actually, now that I'm thinking on it, I legitimately do not remember if I have beaten this game, or if I just got most of the way through it and said, nope, done, can't deal with this anymore, and then just never returned to it. I distinctly remember the second level. I'm pretty sure I remember the third level. Fourth level? Couldn't honestly tell you. Maybe I played it and just repressed the memory, but we will find out, because I'm going to beat this right here tonight. Here's the thing that is amazing. That is not the thing. That was just extra points. That was not the amazing thing. There is a totally amazing power-up in this game, but... ah, that's right, it is just before the boss. So yeah, the wings are amazingly necessary for this section. Also, fortunately, unlike most scrolling shooters, if you hit a wall, you don't die. Which, again, it wouldn't really make sense, this being a walking shooter. But yeah, this is where if you had more than one speed up, or even maybe if you took one speed up, it would be astoundingly likely that you would die on these jumps. Because they require immense precision, which, once you have even a single speed up, that's out the window. So yeah, this is why the wings are your absolute best friend. And they do always put in a wing power-up just before a section of stupid jumpiness, so, you know. The programmers were dicks, but they weren't, you know, outright total massive dicks that hate the player entirely. No, that's... what? Oh. I'll explain that. Not so good to switch save states when you need to save. save states. I'm going to have to figure out a new way of arranging my fingers on the keyboard so I can actually save and load and be holding both the A and B buttons on the keyboard. Which is not literally A and B, it's actually A and X. I think we are safe to land now. I don't think there are any more jumping sections. I think we are just in front of the boss's cave now. I think this one was right around here somewhere, but maybe I passed it. Yeah, I definitely passed it. Somewhere there is a hidden power-up, which I'll find it in one of the upcoming stages, hopefully. But it basically is... It's weird. It's weird and it's ridiculous. And it makes no sense, but it's amazing, so... Yeah. It is the ultimate power-up in terms of, you know, damage you can deal. You can't fly with it, but other than that... somebody check on that. I know the robot has done a playthrough of this, but I don't know if there were any restrictions, like no wings or no super max power-up or anything, so... Somebody will have to check on that. Okay, I need two. Yeah. Also, I really do enjoy the music from the first stage. I think it is really good music for an NES game. And every single other stage's music just sucks. Also, the thing about the wing... While you are flying, the game spawns extra enemies. Because, you know... That's, what I said about the game designers aren't the worst of the dicks, but they are pretty bad. So yeah, with the power-ups, the diamonds are... I think you get like 10 of them and you get a screen clear or something special. The boots are obviously the speed-ups. Oh, that is the worst, because when you take damage, your attack powers down. So yeah, this is not a good situation to be in. Okay, this is better. And also those things can't be killed. Okay, the robots did a run, that being not entirely sure on YouTube. Look him up, be amazed. He did a run where he did not die a single time, and did not use flight, so holy shit. That's insane. However, he did not do it at max speed, and I can't say I blame him. Anyways, other power-ups. The meat will restore health, but it will not increase health. The heart will both restore and increase health. And then obviously the wings are the wings. I think the stars that are hidden are just points. And somewhere out here there is one more hidden power-up. Just have to find it. Which will give us the ultimate crazy attack. And I don't even want to describe it because it is so amazing. I just want to let it speak for itself. And it won't be in any of these, you know, obvious pots. It is always one of the hidden things, like the wings. Also, apparently, yeah, if you have max power, like I do with the fire, and you pick up another attack power-up, it's a screen clearer. So that's amazingly handy. Probably gonna be over here. Let's just, try and check it out without... Is that it? I think that's gotta be it. Yes! Yes! And this is it. So yeah. I don't remember if you can actually use wings while you were using this power-up, but seriously, it's just so... I have no words. It's amazing! It's so stupid, but it's amazing. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Less of that. So is that instant death? That is instant death! Wow. Thanks, game. There's the boss, so, let's go annihilate it. Oh, it fit. Okay, we can't use super crazy power on the boss. That's okay. Still have our fire, so, you know... basically can't lose with the fire. So yeah, now that we've found the super crazy power-up, I'm gonna stick with the wings and not bother getting that anymore. Most especially because we can't use it on the bosses. It is better to just fly through the levels. Screen clear. Thank you. Oh, that's lovely. No, 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 less of that. Thank you. We'll just hang on to that. And bye. Somewhere here. I think on this side. Maybe I'm wrong. There's gotta be a power-up somewhere. Come on. We need our flight. Okay. Yeah. This is why I use the flight, because... Okay, we got a flight. We're good. Jumping in this game is the goddamn worst. I cannot even comprehend how they thought it was a good idea. How they thought the players would be able to accomplish it, and yet the robot did, so, you know, all the more kudos to him because he is just an inhumanly good player. But yeah, that's why we called him the robot, so... Also, yeah, we are getting to a ridiculous amount of enemies appearing on screen while we are flying. Wouldn't be as bad if we were down on the ground, but... yeah, no, screw that. Not happening. Just absolutely not happening. I think we are almost to the boss now. Belled in the chat makes the point that an inhumanly good player would be a task bot. Which, yeah, that's actually very true. The robot is superhuman. Fully agreed. Also, so I was not actually anywhere near the boss. Hopefully by now we are closing in on the boss, because... yeah, very ready for this stage to be over. No, I don't really want to go into stage 4. Also, I do remember some of these Sidlexians will probably remember Fig Newton and his dozens of other names he had from the Sidlexia chat. And Fig, if you are out there, leave a comment. If you are watching my YouTube videos, get in contact, man. It has been way too long and I would love to catch up. So, Snake Boss! Yeah, this game in particular makes me think of Fig, since for quite a while he was very stuck on beating this game, and he did eventually master it. Don't know if I dealt any damage to it on that run there, but seems like we were dealing all the damage while it is fading in and out, I think. There we go. Fantastic. So I don't know. I guess if you die, then it would, you know, it'd say like stage 4-2, 4-3, whatever. You know, we'd have those as checkpoints, but that would be about it. There are no real, like, checkpoints in any other terms. Like, you know, you don't reach the end of a stage and, oh, now it's stage 4-2, and... maybe it is in this stage, but, we'll find out very soon. Also, you may have noticed we're back essentially in the first stage, except it's, you know, super ridiculous. So I just noticed that we are on save state 1 again, but that's actually a good thing because I was just about to make a backup save state anyway, so... ah! I lost my flight when I did that. Let's undo that. There we go. I am so not gonna lose my flight. I mean, I'm sure there's another flight power-up somewhat nearby, because there always is, basically, but... yeah. I mean, with very minor tweaking, this could have easily been a flying game. I mean, they would have lost the caveman aspect of it, but, I mean, they have a flying caveman in it, so why not just have it be a flying caveman to start with? Why the hell not? Could have skipped all the bullshit of the jumping mechanic, which is terrible. We're gonna skip that speed power-up. Kind of a dick move of the game to try and force it on you there. So yeah, I'm thinking now that there is actually a stage 4-2. The others probably said just stage 1, 2, and 3. But then for stage 4, we have these stage parts, which are basically, okay, yeah, you had so much fun here before, do it again. Because, you know, we can't be arsed to just, create a new stage. Gotta go recycle all the others, get the most use out of them. So seriously, flight. Really, really need flight. Oh no, 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 you're not. Not taking the speed power-up. No, sir. No, thank you. I'll just wait. No, that's... There. Of course. Come on. So yeah, holding the B button with the fire is the way to go. With everything else, mashing the B button is the way to go. Oh, good night, Smoke. Let's be over here for this. And wonder... I had to have missed the flight at that very early on point. Oh, flight! Flight! Yes! Awesome. And just as soon as we have a safe moment, I'll go ahead and make a backup save state. So much for that safe moment. This is gonna suck miserably. Good thing is that the game does not ever make you wait overly long for another weapon power-up, because it knows it is garbage and bullshit. See? Come on. No, save state into it, whatever. Another one over here. Nope. That's not gonna work. No. Essentially worked, so we're good. What is in this pot? Doesn't want to let me find out what is in that pot. Probably is strength power. Oh god, now we're back down to the axe. Oh, this is the worst! Can we find out what's in there? We cannot. Oh great, and there's the boss door. Wow, yeah. Halfway tempted to go back to that backup save state, but now we're gonna soldier on. Yes, there we go. Sometimes there's a hidden thing, but not always. Oh well. And we can... I was hitting the creature before it even appeared. That's kind of amazing. There we go. So yeah, not impossible without the... You know... Oh, really? Thanks for that game. Just thanks ever so. Oh crap, I should have been looking for flight. Ah, oh well. What's over here? Well, oh, cool. There it is. Backup save states, all the way. There. Yeah, let's just toss ourselves into the abyss. Not a good plan there, Dino Riki. Still really hoping to find that flight power-up. Mainly because of this nonsense coming up. What's in that skull? No, the skull. No, it's a diamond. I don't know how I survived that without any hits. Really? Oh my god, light! I don't know how that was, hit way over there, but presumably some kind of screen warping with being on the left and right side. Yeah, I'm seeing fire appearing over there. So yeah, great job with that, programmers. But anyways, we have a flight, we have a fire, everything's groovy. Backup save states have been made. And again, I do not honestly remember at this point if there will be a stage 4-4 or if this stage 4-3 boss, right here, is the final boss. Could be either. We will find out in a few seconds. Okay, we do have a stage 4-4, and it's stage 2, again. 'Cause we didn't get enough stage 2 the first 2 times. We need even more stage 2. Yeah, off the screen. Is there anything in this corner? Okay, nothing there. Really would like to see some flight. Although I'm sure everybody gets that. Also, yeah, it's still immense bullshit that that fire is a one-hit kill, but, so is 3/4 of the stuff that's going on in this game between all the pitfalls and the water you can fall into. And all the other jazz. No, I can't jump over a bullet. Fantastic. I really should have opened up maps. I'm sure somebody out there, well, probably at VG Maps has, you know, maps of every stage and where the flight thingamajigs are. Power-ups. So that probably would have been a good thing to have open for this. But that's okay. Again, the game isn't immensely hard. We can still get through with the use of immense amounts of save states. Okay, and our final boss is a giant bee. Why? What? Okay. Sure. Why not? Makes as much sense as anything else in this entire game. Wow, that was close. And there we go! It immediately puts us in stage 1-1 again. No credits, no congratulations, you did it! No, holy crap, you just wasted a lot of time playing this game. Nothing! Nothing whatsoever! So, I would say, do not play The Adventures of Dino Riki. It is a terrible game. Its music here in this first stage is enjoyable, but just grab the soundtrack, well, not even the soundtrack, grab this song from somewhere, probably YouTube, and yeah, just enjoy that. Do not bother with this horrible, shitty game.